This is an animation tool called Loom, L-O-O-O-M. It is layer-based. Here is a layer that I have off. Now I've got it on. You can see that I've kind of like sketched these lines on top, kind of showing clouds movement and then waves here. This is just kind of my placeholder. This is going to be off in the final animation. But one of the cool things about Loom is when it's playing, you can actually record stuff and have it record kind of real time. You can kind of draw on top of your animation, and then you can go in frame based by just kind of like gesturing. You can go through and edit different frames. Like that. Just showing you the different piece that I've been working on. This is a piece that I did last week. It is me yo-yoing, super stylish. We've got like a purple background. It's vector based, so because it's vector based, you can kind of zoom in as much as you want or zoom out. We've got the different layers here. One of the cool things about layers, other than being able to kind of draw on top and being able to kind of onion skin, is when you are looking at stuff, you can have different frames. This one's 24 frames, this one's 24 frames. This one only needed 3. This is, I believe, the legs, or the fill, actually. So you can go through, you don't have to animate everything on the same frames. You can have different frame counts for different things, which means that you can even have odd numbers. So you can have things overlap in these cycles where instead of everything looping at the same time, you can have something going at like 24 frames and something else at 36 frames, and they'll kind of go in a nice fluid motion. One of the other nice things here is we actually have BPM, so you can change that to just kind of like speed, but you can also, if you work with music and you know your BPM, you can set something like, this is 115 BPM. You can set this to move at those different speeds. 96 BPM, so forth. And I know I keep saying this, because this is vector based, you can also, let's go back. Because of the vector base, you can also go in and change things at any time. You can change line thickness after something's drawn. So you can tweak that afterwards. You can have a fill versus lines. You can have pressure sensitivity. You can even change the color after you've drawn something. So you can go through and kind of make tweaks based on those factors later. Really cool app. It's called Loom. This is my little media library here of kind of things I've worked on. Highly recommend it. The interface is super cool. The gestural interface, the way everything's kind of made, where it works with a pencil for some things and fingers and swipes for others, is just killer. Really cool app.